That man is a leader who did believe in serving, has followed in the step of his father to be a volunteer and to give his service to the people of Jamaica. What Mark Golding is doing, him never have to do it. Mark Golding born rich. Mark Golding is a banker and is a career lawyer in the corporate era, in the corporate service. And let's not we forget, full time we start put poor people in politics because it not help we. Them only are going to go scrape. And the sermon tonight, my brothers and sisters, is Judaism. We have Judas in the camp. And because of Judaism, we are in the position that we are here today because we lost the 2016 election because of Judaism. And I say to you, we no want no backbiter. And all who can fall in line. Fall out. All who can fall in line. Fall out. No time.
If you don't confess to your sins, no man cannot sing.
Fall out. You can't manage a train, hop off. You don't decide to fall in line. Light a candle, sing a sankey, and find a way.
Light a candle, sing a sankey, and find your way back home. All you sinners and the prodigal sons, repent and return to the flock. So all you poor little wandering sheep, who from the flock have strayed away, who is forgiveness waiting here? If you repent of your sins today, don't you know the road back home is rocky, and it is dark when you're on your own. But if you heed the master, can't find your way back home.
We don't have no time for that. We reach too far to turn back. So all who feel like them want to come up on the train and come with them undermining and them Judaism and all sort of wickedness, it not gonna work. It not gonna work. Fall in line. Fall in line. You come on and you gotta keep up your foolishness. And make matters worse. You're gone past social media, you're gone over media house and everything. And you talk and you talk and you talk and you not talk the truth. Well, tonight, Lawrence Rowe, we come for bust it out. We come for fire, we have the file, we get the file. What me say me do? We say we get the file. And you never tell Nationwide that. You never tell Nationwide that, you never talk. You went on here and you went on the internet and you start all sort of thing. I want you to listen how it all unfold for tonight's sermon, comrades, is Judaism and backbiting. Judaism and backbiting and backbiting, and that is the sermon for tonight.
I'm going through the letter of January 10.
Start from the.
I'm going through the letter of January 10, 2025.
Start.
Lawrence Rowe, the man who has been dumped by the People's National Party as its caretaker for Central Kingston. The letter is written by Mr. Mark Golding, the president of the People's National Party, to Mr. Rowe. And this letter ought to be read in tandem with a very lengthy post on Facebook last Saturday by Mr. Rowe, who is obviously pissed, angry, and to bring down the house, to burn it down, it would seem. But more on that. But what is astounding for me is that Mark Golding, who is not yet Prime Minister-elect, it's like Donald Trump, he's President-elect. Mark Golding is not Prime Minister-elect. Mark Golding in this letter promises a man who, according to Mr. Golding, is not fit and proper to enter the parliament as a candidate on behalf of the People's National Party. Lawrence Rowe, according to the letter here from Mr. Golding, is not fit and proper. He says in the letter, the Integrity Committee did not approve you as fit and proper to proceed as a candidate, but nevertheless, I decided that you should be given the chance to do so. However, and listen to the reasoning, the deplorable condition in which you endures, together with your stated insistence that you will leave the party if you are not the candidate, make me realize that the Integrity Committee were right. Oh? Well, the Integrity Committee didn't know about any vandalizing of the constituency office, nor his insistence that he would believe in the party after being told, no, you won't be the candidate. The Integrity Committee did not know of those reasons. It would have had to use other reasons to come to its decision that Rowe is not a fit and proper person to represent the People's National Party in a parliamentary election. And on that basis, they said to the party, don't go with him. And Mr. Golding, in a display of poor judgment, questioned him.
Stop, Big Mama, if I'm not finished with you yet, I'm not ready for you yet. Stop. As a young man, going through the selection exercise, as part of the selection exercise, to be a candidate, that you must be prim and proper. And one that's part of the criteria is you must have no whole heap of shade and shenanigans and have no whole heap of baggage. And you must identify your source of funding, because politics takes money. But because we know Nationwide is an incubator for the Jamaica Labour Party, so he's batting for his bread. We know Nationwide from time to time they did nothing more but to divert attention from the economic hardship, the crime, the disastrous and the poor management of the economy. This young man here did not meet the criteria for coming at the party. And as a leader who believed in people, decided to give him a chance to prove yourself that the constituency is winnable. That's what Mark Golding did. He never shown the power and override no committee. The leader of the veto power in any organization, if the committee and everybody and you don't pass it, you have an appellate. And he exercised his judgment and said, well, you don't meet the criteria because you have shortcomings and you have shortfall. But however, as a young man, I believe in the youth because you are here to take over for tomorrow's generations. Give him a chance. That's all the leader said. So when you talk about fit and proper as if any form of drugs and asset and shenanigans and gun and badmanism, no. Because the committee here long time that Lawrence Rowe is a Judas. But they couldn't prove it. They had reservations and you can't blame them. But Mark Golding believed as an attorney that your accuser deserves a right to face the accused. The accuser deserves a right to face the complainant. Because we as a party, we believe in the level of accountability and transparency. And we don't judge people based on hearsay and allegations. I wanted to continue to listen the mouthpiece for the Jamaica Labour Party who has taken up this matter. Him and him sidekick, pan CVM. I don't remember his name. And they're having a field day. I wanted to continue to listen to Big Mama.
Judgment. Questionable judgment. Decided nevertheless to go with him.
Yes.
And the same Mr. Golding who says, you have proven the Integrity Committee right, now turns around in the same letter and writes, as previously discussed, if you remain loyal to the party, stay with the party, you will be afforded the opportunity if in the next PNP government.
Make we get the records straight. What Cliff user read from? Our Lawrence Rowe concocted. What the leader of the party and the GenSec put out, it now put out that. I want you to follow the story now. And at the same time, what Cliff user read from our Lawrence Rowe, right. And him now put out everything in the story. But we like to interact, we like to talk. Tap up the screen, Comrade, because this thing, when we ready for drop it tonight, we want to drop in at the labor at them face. Take me to 25,000 likes.
What do we have here? Sleaze. Corruption. This is what we have here. Sleaze.
Yeah, you heard him? Sleeves. Corruptions. I want you to listen.
And corruption. Nothing less, nothing more. I'm not going to join those who are speculating as to what Mr. Rowe may have had on them. that is pointless. I'm going by Mr. Golding's which is the other thing that astounds me. Mr. Golding is an experienced commercial lawyer. He's certainly not a well-experienced politician. And this again bears that out. If you are going down this path of political expediency, and I understand that, you commit this to writing, Mr. Prime Minister-elect, because he was beginning to behave as if he's beginning to behave that he's prime.
So what's wrong with that? Prime Minister-elect. Prime Minister-elect. What's wrong with that?
So according to Lawrence's Facebook posts, on December 30, the General Secretary called to
I want you to listen now. Listen keenly and pay keen attention.
For me, that the party leader had committed to the following: one of the 13 Senate appointments. So he's not fit and proper to contest a parliamentary election, but he's being promised a seat in the upper house of Parliament. What madness! What can go so?
What can go so, your mama blood clot? You didn't see the party signature to the letter where you read from? The signature where Lawrence Rowe put up on the internet. You didn't see the party signature tweet? Why Lawrence Rowe never tell us him take $2 million from Donovan Williams and go down the south side and spoil us and suppress the vote and allow Donovan Williams to win? Why him never tell us him undermine the man in Duncan in a 2016? And again, after we get a division where we lose by 1, him never tell us we have a division and a return where Rosie win by 1. And in early February, you get $3 million. And to move the lead from 1 to 281. 381 to win. Lead from 3, say you Judas. Lawrence Rowe, you may attack. You put all of them things up on the post. Why you not talk? Say you get over $5 million for undermine the constituency. Mr. Take it back. Why you not talk? Say you take out the window and the door out of the constituency office. We come for bust the file for you tonight.
What can go so? He's not fit and proper to contest as a parliamentary candidate, but you turn around and is promising him a seat in the upper house, the review chamber of the...
You have proof to that? You have proof to that, Cliff Hughes? What owe the government $381 million and a sink for your bread? Did you see the Comrade leader signature upon what Lawrence Rowe write on Facebook? And you ask what can go so? Why him never tell us say him get $5 million from the labor right? Why him never tell us say Donovan Williams say him now run back? What if Lawrence Rowe run? Him a go in it because him having pan video and him having pan evidence. I tell us the money. I'm going to south.
Parliament, the chamber that is to review legislation coming from the lower house. What do we have here?
Why you have there and what under the labor right give you as a script to come right and talk about that? Did that letter come from the People's National Party? Where you get the letter from? No, the Judas Lawrence Rowe. No, Mr. Take it back Lawrence Rowe. What take out the window and the door out of the constituency office? Why Lawrence Rowe never tell us that him not have the support of the candidate? He left Charmian Daniels in an Alman town because he can't go in Alman town to bribe nobody. And what he did, him spend all of the time down at the Ray Town division and go up as spoilers and share the $2 million and undermine Ribby, undermine Sean McGregor. He never tell you that. And share the $2 million.
Where is the experience in the leadership of the PA's heads? This is basic politics 101.
You soon find out.
Mark Golding doesn't understand governance.
If you think we don't understand governance, call it. If you think you and Lawrence Rowe and the Labour Right were agreeing the script for put up on Facebook, call it. Call it. Call it. Is that how him come out and put up? We get the file. We get the file. Him take $2 million undermine Ribby. Sean McGregor, Ribby. $2 million him get little after the local government election call because Rosie Batty that got prep because she only win the division by 1. And Rosie increase her lead to nearly 400. Oh, if you keep you have a division and you have the division you lose by 1. You're supposed to increase from where you have or you maintain where you get. And learn your leadership. Lawrence Rowe, you lost the division by over 381 instead of improve on the number where you get. So he's a failure. Or if you have a candidate where you can't even find 2 supporters to walk with you and you're alone and walk on a canvas. In politics, there's the party shouldn't even expel you. And should not kick you out because you're a Judah. There's no consolation. Shouldn't even expel. And you hear the Labour Right. A quote from your script, like it's an official letter. I want it to continue. You're going to hear more. And I never see that in a history yet, where you pay people, you pay a loser, and have him Senate seat and $15 million. What can go so? And that if you talk about, I want you to continue to listen.
He doesn't. And then another promise, board membership at a housing agency. Why? Why a housing agent?
You hear all of them or something, yeah? You see why radio stations are failing? You see why you don't believe from the party, you know? And the Labour Right, them get Lawrence Rowe that, you know? And they put it up, you know? And Big Mama read from it, you know? Why we shouldn't give you 15 million and promise if you go up on board when you get a division with 1 vote you lose by and you undermine the division and you lost by nearly 400? Why we shouldn't pay a loser? Why you never tell Cliff Hughes that? Say you get over $5 million from the Labour Right to undermine the constituency and the division? Why you never tell the Labour Right say Donovan Williams that are the Prime Minister Company Secretary and the bogus company them say him now run back? And when him yet are you, him say me have the file pan you, me have a pan video. And if you are run, me I run back for you can't beat me.
I don't know. And $15 million. He also explained that he's the general secretary, that the party was experiencing a cash flow crisis.
You see, your Labour Right can't read and can't comprehend. If the party have 15 million for pay a loser, you not take it and go pump it in the constituency. You not pump it in the you not pump it in the constituency and set up a scholarship fund for needy student. You not pump it in the constituency and buy food for people who can't find food. You not pump it in the constituency and repair 1 or 2 indigent house. and thank man who can go look work for the work. Rowe, it not cut it. Rowe, it not cut it. You can't have a division where you lost by 1 and under your leadership, your loss is ranked up by nearly 400.
He requested a withdrawal letter, but I informed him that I would first report to my executive on January 2, 2025. So what they are saying, you withdraw as a constituency caretaker, clearing the way for us to publicize that you are no longer the caretaker, and then we buy your silence, hush money. This is what hush money is about. $15 million in resources. Can somebody tell me that this is not a hush money scandal? Tell me.
You know what is a hush money scandal? The $381 million where you owe the government, and you have to have bad for them and tell lie and come up and orchestrated like what you're doing at the Integrity Commission, and that a hush money, big mama. When the People's National Party win, you have to pay up every cent. And that is a hush money. Tell the people them about the crisis and the ills in the country and the under-reporting of the crime. And that at the center stage. This now go stick. Why Ribby never tell you? Why Lawrence Rowe never tell you, say, him take over $5 million from the labor right to undermine the constituency if he get out the money so him can run? But regardless of all of what him do, the People's National Party would have won the division by over 900 votes.
If this is not a hush money scandal, what is it? And you know, Mr. Golding, you need to speak to the Jamaican people about this.
Poor. Una push out J.C. Hutchinson. Don't go St. Elizabeth. Why we shouldn't talk to the Jamaican people about? You see Mark Golding named upon the letter. You see the PMP logo upon the letter. Now, una give the letter for put up on Facebook. Why should we pay a loser 15 million where you can't keep your division? Why we should pay you that? I never know so we can pay somebody and you don't have no traction. When you come in a Alman town, nobody now look on you. You alone and walk up and down on a canvas. And I'm getting to understand so over 2 weeks now. In take off the window and door at the constituency office and vandalizing them. Should I lock him up? I want you to continue to listen.
They need to tell us whether, for example, what Rowe has posted, is it a lie?
We don't need to tell you nothing. Because I wanna post it up. I wanna post it up. You comment on it as if it's a script and it's a letter from the party. The letter what we sent out already. We send out the letter, you read it in a manner where it sounds as if we don't know where I say. All the leaders in it. In waive the Integrity Commission and give Integrity Committee and give you a pass and say, improve yourself. Because all along the Integrity Committee heard about it that he's a Judas, but they couldn't prove it. And all the Comrade leader says, oh, the Integrity Committee was right. And the labor right, for the moment they take money and undermine the division and make him lose by over 300, you contributed to the last Eastern St. Andrew. The two Judas cast to the 2016 election. The two born in the throat, the evidence born out today, them are two labor right, Ribby and Venetia Phillips.
Did he lie in the posts? And I asked that question because Mr. Rowe's reputation, since the story started to emerge last week, has taken a hit.
But
He
madam,
lied to this organization when we called him last week and said, we are being told that you are going to be removed, that you were virtually removed. He said, no. And all sources.
when you hear them, there's something there. You saw how long them and the liberating dialogue that Cliff used privilege. Say I'm going to remove. The man knows say I'm going to remove from in December. That's why I'm take out the window and door in the early part of the year. Him knows say I'm not gain no traction for.
And the PNP told us that part of the reason that had upset the party was that he had vandalized the party's Central Kingston constituency head offices. Well, you have that clip, Nora, with the Mr. Rowe saying, no, it's not vandalization. It's renovation. We are renovating the constituency office. Yeah, listen to him.
We are going into a general election campaign, and the office is being retrofitted for that purposes. So there is no vandalism at the constituency office. My understanding.
You saw the labor them coach him. The man take out the
Being retrofitted at the constituency.
Me never want to hear no more from you, no Cliff. I don't want to hear nothing more from you. Because you are sing for your bread.
But up for now, city buckets them a galande, city buckets them a galande, city buckets them a galande. Cut against them one another. Cut against them one another. All they teach to love one another. All they teach to love one another. With them rabbi shut up. 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 City buckets them a galande. City boys them a galande. City buckets them a galande. City buckets them a galande. Man go.
We don't have no room for hypocrite. We don't have no room for backbiter. He's a Judas. They take over $3 million in 2016 from Donovan Williams. And you campaign against Manny Duncan because you know within yourself, say you have self-interest. You never know, say them now bust out the file. You never know. Eh? You never know. And you get hype. All along the party secretariat know. They heard about it. Them have it on video, them have it on file, collect the money. The man a go in a retirement, and when the man yes, sir, you are run. Him say, National Party have all the Central Kingston division from 1989. We have never Judas. You walk in a south side, you're not even El Champion campaign, and she bust Andre ass. Beat him by over 909. All by yourself alone without your help. And you went down to the Raytown division. And you focus on the PMP side, which is spoiler south side. Tel Aviv. And you take over $2 million and go down there, go pay the PMP, the licky PMP them not to show up. Because Rosie Battle only that got twep because only one she did win by. And it wasn't for you. The comrade leader, sorry for you. You know, pass the fit and proper committee because you're shaky. And based off of what them hear, them couldn't prove it. Them just have them reservation about you. Just like in time somebody a come and you do your antecedent and you say, boy, the person you pay a criminal and them family, you know, and one of them want to join the police force. The committee say, boy, we don't want him, you know. And somebody say, give him a chance, man, because he move different from the whole of them. Even though I 5 brothers of them and 4 of them are thief. Him no work that way, him work. And all along the thief in blood in him. And when him come in at the force, them find out the true him. After the leader, sorry for you. You turn around.
Turn around. And if you jump out, and if you jump in a fire, yeah. I said it's jump in a fire. See you come from country in a country. Then they say,
King, mute back your mic. Repeat, let me repeat what them say. According to many coffee experts, Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee is often considered the best coffee in the world.
That's not conclusive enough. You have to look at the numbers, brother. Who sell the most coffee?